A 19-year-old employee getting stuck underwater and drowning, a 30-year-old employee struck and killed by a metal cleat, or even a 19-year-old lady getting crushed to death. As unbelievable as it sounds, these accidents did happen in no other place but Disneyland. You don't believe us? Quickly let us show you the top 10 scariest Disneyland accidents to ever occur. Let's begin. 10. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, 2003. This fatal accident occurred when a locomotive on the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad ride derailed due to mechanical issues. The locomotive's lead car separated from the rest of the train, causing it to collide with the tunnel wall before slamming into the front passenger seat. In the process, a 22-year-old man died from blunt force trauma, and about 10 other passengers sustained severe injuries. 9. The 1998 sailing ship Columbia incident. In 1998, tragedy struck at Disneyland when Christine Carpenter, a 23-year-old costume technician, was fatally injured while performing routine maintenance on the sailing ship Columbia. During the maintenance procedure, Carpenter was working in a restricted area near the ship's hull when she was struck by the vessel. Despite immediate medical attention, Carpenter succumbed to her injuries. 8. The Fantasyland Skyway Station incident. The Skyway attraction, a beloved feature transporting guests between Fantasyland and Tomorrowland via cable cars, had long been a staple of the park's attractions. However, on one fateful day, the enchantment was shattered when a 37-year-old cast member fell to her death from the station platform while cleaning it. As a result of the incident, Disney World made the difficult decision to permanently close the Skyway attraction, bidding farewell to a beloved piece of its history. 7. The 1975 America Sings incident. Deborah Stone, a 19-year-old Disneyland employee, was killed while working on the America Sings attraction. She was crushed between two rotating stages when one stage rotated backward, trapping her. Witnesses claim to have heard loud screams coming from backstage before her crushed body was found. 6. The Monorail Incident, 1966. Thomas Guy Cleveland, a 19-year-old, attempted to sneak into Disneyland by climbing over a fence. Even after he was spotted by security and urged not to proceed, he ignored all warnings and jumped from the fence to a railway track where he was hit by a train and dragged 30 to 40 down the track, losing his life in the process. 5. The 2007 sailing ship Columbia incident. During a performance on the sailing ship Columbia, a Disneyland cast member, 47-year-old Russell Sherry, fell overboard and drowned. The ship's crew was unable to rescue him in time, and his body was recovered from the rivers of America. 4. The 1984 Alice in Wonderland incident. A 48-year-old woman, Dolly Regine Young, fell from a ride vehicle at the Alice in Wonderland attraction. Young, who had pre-existing heart conditions, suffered a heart attack and fell from the moving vehicle. She was pronounced dead upon arrival at the hospital. 3. The 2000 Rocket Rods incident. In 2000, tragedy struck at Disneyland when Marcelo Torres, a 30-year-old employee, lost his life in a fatal accident involving the Rocket Rods attraction. Torres was working on routine maintenance for the high-speed ride when he was struck by a metal cleat that detached from one of the ride vehicles. Despite immediate medical attention, Torres succumbed to his injuries and passed on. 2. The Seven Seas Lagoon incident. The incident at Disney World's Seven Seas Lagoon occurred in 2016 when a 2-year-old boy was tragically killed by an alligator while playing at the edge of the lagoon. The boy was wading in shallow water when the alligator snatched him. Despite extensive search efforts, his body was found the following day. The incident prompted Disney to install new signage and barriers to prevent similar occurrences in the future. And finally, number 1. The Beauty and the Beast float incident. During an afternoon parade at Walt Disney World in 2004, a worker wearing a costume tragically lost their life after being struck by a float. The incident happened in a backstage area of the Magic Kingdom, close to the Splash Mountain ride, according to Jim Solomons, a spokesperson for the Orange County Sheriff's Office. Disney spokesperson Rena Langley stated that Javier Cruz, age 38 and from Orlando, was preparing to enter the park when the accident occurred, and it was uncertain if any park visitors witnessed the event. Cruz had been employed at the park for 8 years. In the aftermath of the tragedies, Disneyland reinforced safety protocols and implemented additional measures to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future. That brings us to the end of this video. What do you think? Have you had jaw-dropping personal experiences? Let us know in the comments section. See you in our next video.